Hi guys, this is Joy de los Reyes from the Combados Training Academy. I'm here with my sensei, my judo coach, Brad Forsava. He's gonna actually give a demonstration on how to use the Orangahang grip system from Origin BJJ. Again, I was talking about sometimes you don't have a training partner. My training partner is not available. So I wanna work my judo, I wanna work my grips, I wanna work my full work and everything. So Brad here is gonna, Sensei Brad's gonna show a couple cool drills that he likes to do. All right, and thank you very much, Sensei.
Thank you.
Very much. Good.
Okay guys, so first thing you want to work on with your judo gripping and or for jiu-jitsu when working the gi is proper grips, right? So you want to take your first kumikata here on the Orangahang, like so, and the second one here. To warm up, begin by just pulling very lightly, okay? Just to get warming up, maybe a set of 10, and then depending on how you're feeling that day, a couple sets from there. A second from there now is to work each side equivalently in the same number of reps with the same number of sets. So remember, when you're doing your proper kazushi, right, you're gonna pull on one hand like you have a wristwatch, looking at that wristwatch and pulling, okay? With the second hand here, as you pull for the wristwatch, you're gonna pull it out. So, okay, pull it right back like you're drawing a knife from its sheath, okay? Going back here, remember your footwork is really important as well. You wanna keep your feet approximately shoulder width or just a little bit more, right? And the one here that has the wristwatch, or what I refer to as the sleeve hand, if you were with a live participant, that foot comes back and makes a T, okay? Keep pulling, right? All right, and you want to do that maybe sets of 10, 3 sets, okay, for warm up. Second side, just as equally as important. Once again, pulling here, watching that wristwatch, okay, get nice and warm, right? And then at your convenience, add the second hand. Now remember, the second hand is like pulling a knife from its sheath, right? Pulling right back while the other one rotates, all right? And together, boom. Okay, last but not least is the footwork. So in this case, now that I'm looking at this wrist here with the watch on, this foot here is gonna be stepping back and making a T. Okay, so when you've got that now we can go into some actual nagewaza, some throwing techniques. First one I like to work on is just your straight foot sweep. So in this case with the Orangahang, I'm going to take the lapel part here, place it in, gripping here once again like a sleeve, holding here at your heart line on the lapel, and the sleeve naturally where it would fall with a live opponent. I'm going to pull down so that my wrist meets my hip bone. Okay, when I do that, I sweep. Right, so this represents ashiwaza for the throwing techniques. Bum, bum, pull. You can also incorporate a little bit of shoulder movement into it to make it more powerful. And once again, you want to keep tight. You don't want to let that go slack. Right, you want to keep it tight. Bum, pull. You can do as many sets and as many reps as you want, as long as you don't sacrifice form and or technique. Okay, we'll switch. Grabbing the lapel in this hand, the sleeve in this hand, okay? Keeping the lapel at heart level where you would normally hold a live participant, keeping the sleeve, and pull and sweep. Pull down to the hip level and sweep. And I can really feel the tension here when I'm pulling, that it wants to rip back, just like a normal opponent would, or a participant, someone that you'd be training with, right? Now to add the extra power to your throw, boom, turn, turn, turn. Okay, and last but not least now, you have some of your other throws that you can incorporate into your tewaza, which is hand technique, or koshiwaza, which is your hip technique, right? So with this, depending on what technique you like, I'll demonstrate Ippon Seoinage to begin with, the one-arm shoulder throw. I'll take a sleeve here on the Orangahang. I'll take the lapel, okay? To begin slowly, okay, just to warm up, I'm going to pull and enter. Pull and enter. Now I'm going to do it slowly here for you guys at home. I'm going to pull, enter. In normal case, I would release on the lapel, but in this case, I'm not. Pulling in and turning. With these straps and these bands, they want to pull a lot of pressure. So be careful that you don't get swung back into the object that's anchored. Okay, but here I want to pull keeping here, and turn, releasing. So now, speeding it up, bam, pull, right? Bam, pull, bam, pull, bam, pull. Okay, same thing with the other side now. I'll just change my grip to get my lapel and my sleeve. Okay, from here, I'm going to pull just really lightly like we did before to warm up. Pulling here. Okay, pull here and push. That last push is going to train your lower back muscles to get used to when you actually have a live opponent or live training partner. Okay, from here again, I pull, turn in, make that hook, step in, and pull. Bam. Okay, so we're gonna take a minute now and we're gonna show you some katami waza or newaza techniques with your oranga hang. Thank you.